If you're thinking dealing top damage gets you the most merits in Call of Dragons, well, think again. The secret to farm merits isn't in strange, it's actually in the stamina. This is something that I talk a lot on my channel, but I want to go a little more in deep. Let's talk about why survivability is your true win condition, how healing translates into merits income, and how to build for it. Now, merits are coming in something like intervals. You gen them slowly over time, not instantly from burst killing. And this is something that, back in the days when I started playing Call of Dragons, I was thinking, if I do the craziest damage, I'm going to be on the top of the food chain. And that was when the merits was presented, because for the old players who is playing Call of Dragons for a little more time, they definitely know that when we start playing the game, we didn't actually have the merits. The merits feature was implemented a little later, but when we get it, everybody will start thinking doing more damage is going to give just more merits, and that was not actually the case. Donkeys was giving so much merits back in the days that the half alliances, the half players in the alliances was actually going for cavalry just to kill Gathering heroes, or just moving with one cavalry legion. Most of the times was Bakshi Emrys, because they're free to play player heroes. You can get it from the goat chest with the goat keys, and people was focused in this direction. But slowly merits become one of the most important thing in Call of Dragons, not only because it's showing some prestige to the players, and if you have a lot of merits, that means you're extremely active and etc., but also for developing your castle. From the merits, you can basically buy prestige, for example. You can buy elixirs, you can buy universal speed ups, pet skills. Maybe the pet skills is one of the most important thing, because this is basically free tokens. If I buy this skill and I sell it, I'm going to just get tokens, which I can buy the spells I'm looking for. Sometimes there is a crazy skills presented here that costs a lot. I even have some of them, and most of the times it's just a 1-star skills. Okay, I'm going to filter by 1-star. I'm going to show you some crazy skills that I gather through the time. And the spells that cost that much is, for example, Fatal Bite. Look at this spell. I actually don't need it that much, but I can sell it for 4.5k, and I buy it with merits. One of these spells, I buy a lot of this one with merits. I didn't actually spend that much of this currency. I have like 50k, so I'm saving to make one of my pets absolutely crazy. But there is a spells that cost so much. Now I don't see one of the other spells that costs a lot. Maybe I don't get it, or I already sell it, I don't remember. But with merits, you can buy pet skills that you can later sell and get these juicy coins. So, by staying more time on the battlefield, it just gives you the opportunity to make more merits. From there is going to be more prestige. From there is just going to have better accounts from point of pets, at least from point of pets, because lately the game switched to artifacts and pets. Now heroes, maybe with the new heroes that are presented right now, and this is Kuma with Li Quan. With these new heroes, the game little shifts here more in hero decision, in hero side, because those heroes are game changer, and they're basically a meta. They're basically a meta. With the one blink, Kuma in Li Quan obviously as a commander, can do crazy amount of damage, draining enemy HP, boosting their HP. It's crazy. But still, pets, you're going to need the pets, especially for example, Li Quan and Kuma, which the new pet is fitting absolutely great there. Is giving stamina. Their skills and the whole mechanic of this new legion is based on stamina. So pets is still extremely important, even for this combo where obviously the focus is going to be over the heroes. Now there is also a new artifact for this hero that I don't have it. I didn't actually even go for it in this Serpent Age. But yeah, at the end of the day, is going to boost your pets. You're not going to boost your artifacts there, but you're going to boost one of the most important places in Call of Dragons. So stay alive as longer as you can on the battlefield, and this is what your stamina or staying more time on the battlefield is going to give you. And if you have to remember one thing from this video, this is survivability is equals to more merits. Your hero is going to fire up more time, more rage skill, better positioning, better moments to catch, you know, because sometimes you're going to see blink infantry, they're going to stack some mages and marksmen. It is going to be a great opportunity to fill your pockets with merits just by killing these sticked legions and etc. And if you have to non-stop go to your castle, go to your battlefield and etc., even though that I'm huge supporter for reinforcing your legion, but you have to, if you have to non-stop have to do that, you're going to lose good opportunities. That's why sustainability is a key here. On top of that, you can get some pets that is just going to support your survivability buyout, like Sand Lizard with the healing is just going to help you little, at least a little there. The Quast Talents is going to also help you. The Herbalist, the Warword is helping you buyout there. And healing is just extending the uptime of your legion. Every heal extends your merits clock on the battlefield. And I want to point a stress out about something extremely important on the battlefield, and this is don't chase. Don't chase. Just survive on the battlefield. That's all. Something that I do when I'm on huge fight is, for example, I see we're pushing, you know, the whole group is pushing, but I keep myself little behind because I know at one point there's going to be some blink infantry. At one point there may be going to be some cavalry striking from left and right. So I positioning myself just to survive, and I think this is the key if you want to get more merits with your legions. Now, is there a specific merit strategy that you can aim for? And I think this is the merit strategy. Now, if you're a whale or kraken and you have like 2 million free healing per day, the only thing that is going to stop you is the only anti-whale mechanic in Call of Dragons, and this is going to be your stamina. The moment you finish stamina, no longer you can actually use the hero. But if you're a WoW spender, free to play, and even WoW close to mid spender, even mid spenders, you just have to survive on the battlefield and you have to play smart. You cannot just throw like 5 infantry legions, something that I see over and over in Call of Dragons. You just cannot do that, so you have to play smart. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit one like, subscribe, leave a comment if you have something in your head that you want to share. I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.